What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's lesson we're going to be drawing Grookey from Pokemon Sword and Shield. Let's get started in the center of our page. We're going to draw an oval for the beak. Starting from the very top in the center, curve around towards the bottom of the beak, and then all the way back up towards the top. Let's add the mouth along the bottom. Starting on the left side, we're going to curve down and then back up on the right. Now we're going to move up and draw the nostrils. Starting on the left, we're going to draw a short line coming down and in. Go to the right side and do the same thing. Now we're going to move out to the side and draw two ovals for the eyes. So moving to the left side, start out here, we curve up toward the top of the eye, round this out, and then come back in on the inside of the eye. Let's do the same thing on the right. Stepping over, curve up to the top of the eye, round this out, and then come back in towards the inside. Now we push the iris towards the inside of the eye. Starting at the top on the inside edge of the left eye, we curve up, round this out, come down, and then in. Let's do the same thing on the right. So we're going to line this up, go around the top, down, and then in. Let's add a smaller oval in the center for the pupil. Then we're going to go in and fill the outside of the iris in black. Now we're going to add the trim around the eyes. In the center, we're going to step all the way up to the top, start with a point. From this point, we're going to curve out and down towards the left, go back to the top, we'll curve out and then down towards the right. From the bottom of these lines, we want to trace around the eyes and then come back up in behind the beak. So let's start with the left side first. Starting out here, we're going to curve up around the eye, come down. I'm just going to pull that up in behind the beak. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now let's draw on the top of the head. Over on the left side, we start out here. We draw almost like a half circle going all the way around towards the right side, but we want to leave a gap in the middle. So we'll start out here. We're going to start by going straight up. We'll curve in towards the middle to right about there. Let's do the same thing on the right. So we're going to move over, curve out, and then down towards the right side of the head. Now we're going to draw on the lower half of the head. Starting back on the left side, and curve down underneath the eye, and then we'll pull this in to right about here. Let's do the same thing on the right. Let's move back to the top and add the two leaves. Starting on the left side, I'm going to curve out and then up towards the tip, go to the right, and do the same thing. Now from here we're going to curve in and then down in the middle. So start on the left, curve in, and then pull that down. Let's add the center seam of the leaves. In between these 2 points, we'll start down here, start with a point. From here we're going to go up and out towards the left, go back to the center, go up and out towards the right. Now let's move to the side of the head and draw on the ears. In line with the top of the eye, we're going to step out, start with a straight line going out towards the left, line this up on the right, and we'll do the same thing. Now we're going to round out the tip of the ear, come down and in behind the head. Round this out, come down, and then pull that in. Let's draw the inside edge of the ear, halfway between the top and bottom of the ear. So right here we're going to curve up and then out. Now that we completed the head, let's work our way down the body. We're going to start with the arms first. So on the left side, we're going to step out. We're going to curve out the arm. We'll pull that in. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting out here, we're going to curve out and then pull that in. And we're going to add 4 fingers on either side. So we'll start on the left, we're going to curl around the tip of the finger and then go up in an angle. Let's add 3 more. It's almost like drawing a U. We're just going to stack these up on top. And the 4th one, just go up. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Just curling the first finger. Now we're going to point the thumbs inward. Starting back up here, we're going to come in, round out the thumb, and then go back out. And then from the top of the thumb, I just want to curve up and out, aiming towards the top of the shoulder. Let's add a seam across the arm. Starting on the left side, we're going to curve up and then in, line this up on the right side, and do the same thing. Let's draw the lower torso in between the hands. Starting on the left side, we're going to step in, curve down, and then back up. Now we're going to draw the inside of the leg. Starting from the end of the line, we're going to step in, curve out, and then down towards the heel. Now from the heel, we're going to round this out, go out towards the toe, and then just curl this back in. Let's do the same thing on the right. Rounding out the heel, going out towards the toe, and then hooking that back in. We're going to add 2 more toes on either side. Starting from the tip of the first toe, curve out, and then in. Do the same thing on the right. Now 1 more toe. Starting from the tip, we're going to curve around. I'm just going to pull that in a little bit further. And do the same thing on the right. And then from the top of the foot, we're going to round out the side of the leg up in behind the arm. And then we'll add that seam across the ankle. Starting from the outside, I'm going to curve down and then up towards the inside of the leg. Let's draw the tail over on the left side. Starting right where the leg meets the arm, I'm going to curve out and then hook that back in. We're going to round out the tip of the tail, curling around and back out. Now I'm just going to draw that same curve coming back in behind the body. Now the last thing we do is add that piece of wood in behind the head. So on the side of the leaf on the left side, start with a straight line going out. We'll line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now let's round out the end. So drawing almost like a bracket on either side. And we'll pull this in with a straight line behind the head. Let's add a little bit of wood texture. Starting from the outside, we're going to draw a short line coming in. On the inside at the bottom, we'll go out. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going out, and then on the bottom on the outside we'll come in. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Grookey from Pokemon Sword and Shield. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.